What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome back to episode number 10 of Pokemon Showdown live on the channel. This episode 5 this week. We're using the same rain team, which I actually don't have pulled up. Now I do. We're gonna grab a battle though, and hopefully we can continue winning in today's episode. We haven't lost since Tuesday, but looking at this guy's team, it's a pretty cool team. For we live to test, so he's obviously testing teams, and he has a Mega Diancie, which is pretty cool. He has Keldeo, which I've been beaten by a lot of sub-call mine Keldeos. He's probably expert belt though. He also has Weavile for Mega Salamence. He has Landorus, which is one of three things on his team which gets rocks. He has Zapdos for defogging, and he has a Ferrothorn as a physical wall, so I need to keep Tornadus around. But I'm gonna go ahead and lead Politoed. I don't care if he leads with this bird right here, because this bird does nothing to team player right here. Team player's like, oh, get punched in the face, and Zapdos just goes, wow, and like flies off the screen. And that is an accurate description of what happens during a Pokemon battle. So we'll see what he decides to lead with right here. I'm assuming, like, I know it's probably going to be one of his Rockers or Zapdos, which, like, that's not a very bold prediction, because that's 4 members of his team, because Landorus, Ferrothorn, and Diancie can get rocks, while Zapdos can hit me up with... Yeah, like, technically this is ABR's team, but yeah. So I'm going to go turn 1 for the Scald to weaken this Landorus a little bit, because he is Scarfed, so that's pretty cool. He's going to go out into Ferrothorn. I'm going to burn this Ferrothorn real quick. Got him. I say Ferrothorn funny. Ferrothorn. Say kind of Ferrothorn. Right here, I'm going to go out into Goth, though, because I don't mind. And he goes back out in Lando, which is a good play on his part. I'm going to go straight away for the trick. I'm going to dump my item, because he's going to U-turn. I take a lot of damage, but I get to choice Scarf something on his team. Hopefully it doesn't end up biting me in the butt. He may think I have HP Ice or whatever. He goes out into... Oh, good player. Right here I'm going to go out into... I don't have a switch in. I'm going to go out into Ferrothorn right here, which should bait the... Oh my god. I have nothing for D. Stop. He's going to go straight away for the Moonblast right there, which is a pretty good play. Right here I'm going to go out into Tornadus, because I think he's going to go for the Earth Power or HP Fire. And then I can U-turn out, because he's going to go for the Rock-type attack into my Kabutops. So that's my master plan, to get something inside versus Diancie. It's going to take a lot of work, but I think I can do it. He ends up actually going out into Zapdos, which is a good play on his part. But nonetheless, I'm just going to go ahead and click U-turn, and then actually go out into Mega Pert right here, because Pert does a good job versus his team. And that's, of course, if he decides to stay in right here. He could very easily switch. I just want to get my Mega off, to be honest. So we'll see what he decides to do, for we live to test. But his team actually gets annihilated by... Oh wow, nice crit. His team actually gets annihilated by Rain, so he ends up going for the... Don't burn me, thank you, you missed. Okay. What percent is his Ferrothorn at? 74% burn. I'm going to go straight away for the Ice Punch, because after the Ice Punch and Low Kick, I should be able to knock Ferrothorn out with Swampert, so that's going to be the game plan. And plus I have one more turn of Rain after this, so I get to outspeed his entire team. Waterfall may not be my best play right here, because he could go out into something like Keldeo to take it on better, but basically Ice Punch gives me pretty good assurance that even if he goes into Ferrothorn, actually no, I'm just going to go for the water. Stop, I gotta click the Mega Evolution button. I'm going to click this multiple times. There we go. Lag, check. Looks like he's just taking a sec to make his move. Actually, no, we're probably lagging, to be honest. Oh, no, we're not lagging. He's just deciding what move to go for. Like, honestly, his best play is probably Ferrothorn. Even though he knows I have Low Kick, his best play is probably Ferrothorn. Just because not a whole lot likes to switch into Mega Swampert on his team. So, you know, it's whatever, man. If I were to recreate an original Rain team, not like this one, I'd probably have Mega Swampert, Specs Kingdra, Latias, Mamoswine. Let's see, Specs Kingdra, Swampert, Mega Latias, Mamoswine, Politoed, and then either Kabutops, Tornadus, or Magneton. It depends. He's actually, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and go out into his Ferrothorn right here. I do 38%. Swampert is a crit lord, and I've weakened him enough to where I can just... I'm just going to go for the low kick. I don't care if he switches out. I get rid of Ferrothorn. That's huge because that means that Kabutops and Mega Swampert have just become a lot more potent. We're going to see what he goes into right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see this and him try to Pursuit Trap me, but he goes out into Keldeo. Okay. Man, I really need this thing, but I don't want to get trapped. I really don't want to get trapped. I'm going to go into Goth. I think Goth is my safest play right here because I can Psychic him and I will still add speed, which is really the issue. I just don't want to leave the field with him having a sub. That's the plan. So he is going to go straight away for the Calm Mind, which is kind of what I was expecting. I'm going to go for the Psychic right here. So he meant to sub. Okay, so okay, I do 56% right there. That's cool. I'm going to go... Oh, man, I'm going to put it on a Hurricane. I'm real. Okay, Tornadus, all you gotta do is hit your Hurricane, man. It's really not... Actually, do I just go for Superpower? I'm gonna go ahead and calc this real quick. Calc? Consult the almighty calc. We have Tornadus. Usage. This should be Assault Vest. I'm naive. There we go. This is 200. This is 56. Versus Keldeo. You all out attacker, except you don't have choice specs. You have Chilanberry. No, we need Hurricane. Hurricane. There we go. And if Keldeo is at +1 SPDF, +1 special attack, but I also have Superpower. Okay, this is taking forever. Superpower will not do enough to knock him out from that range, so I have to go for the Hurricane. So I'm going to go for it. He ends up just switching out, though, so I did all that work for absolutely nothing. Confused? Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to go straight away for the U-turn right here and go probably into... Is this Mega yet? Yeah, okay, so I can't just go in and get at my rocks, which is a little bit unfortunate. This dude is not having rocks on the field. He has Zapdos to defog and a Magic Bouncer. Might as well slap a Shedinja on the team. So we shall see what Monsieur decides to do, because I'm just going to U-turn. Oh man, I kind of want to go out into Pert. I'm going to go out into Pert, stop the Volt Switch. Don't burn! Sweet. Okay, now I'm going to go out into Politoed, because I don't think there's any way he's going to go for the Volt Switch. If he does, then I just got destroyed, and I probably lose, because I don't think I can beat the rest of his team in 8 turns, and I'll have to resort to beating him with Ferrothorn, which won't work. But I'm gonna go into Toad, and then I'm gonna go straight back. I'm gonna go into Kabutops right here. JK, going into Swampert, because Swampert is the safer play, and I shouldn't have even thought about that. If he burns me with Heat Wave, I'm gonna be so sad. It sucks he's missed 2 of them. Oh! No burn. 10% chance. Alright, whatever. Well, that sucks. I called that burn too. Called it. So now Kabutops has to sweep, which is just infinitely harder. Heat Wave always burns from me, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze you with this Ice Punch real quick. That's what's gonna happen. Basically, I'm just gonna sack Pert here and try to clean up with Kabutops, although I don't think I can. So this is really unfortunate. He's like, Heat Wave always burns for me. Yeah, well, that's a 10% chance. It's garbage. Like, it sucks that you missed 2 of them, but like I really needed anything but a burn right there to win. Because like I had this game in the bag. Waterfall, Waterfall, Earthquake, Waterfall. All I had to do was break past Zapdos. I understand it's kind of a risky play, but like, what else am I gonna switch in? We're gonna go ahead and pause it and let me desaltify and let him make a move. We're back. He's just gonna go ahead and roost stall me real quick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep clicking Ice Punch, and you know, like, I'm still a little bit salty about that burn. I understand there's nothing he can do about it, but you know, it's just a little bit unfortunate because, like, literally I won the game if he didn't burn me, and I think I lose now because I don't think. Oh, sorry for hitting my mic right there, by the way. Because I don't think Geopolitics has the stopping power to beat the rest of his team. Because I don't even think it knocks out Keldeo from where Keldeo's at. It's at like 50%, 56, 50. There it is. So I kind of have to rely on Tornadus to beat Keldeo. I think I can beat Landorus pretty easily, and he's just not making his move. He's probably calcing, doing the calcing stuff. We'll see what he decides to do though. I'm just gonna go for Ice Punch again. I'm kind of hoping for the freeze right here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the flinch chance right here. Get off a good flinch. Stop the Zapdos in its tracks and allow me to knock him out with Stone Edge next turn because I'm Life Orb Adamant on Kabutops. But I kind of feel like I'm all over the place in this recording. Maybe it's just because I'm facing a Zapdos, and Zapdos is insanely annoying when you're playing Rain, and he's just taking forever to make his moves. Like, come on. No flinch. That's fine. So I'm going to go out into Kabutops right here, and I'm going to go ahead and miss my Stone Edge, because that's a thing that happens. Okay, Apple, I don't want to install your updates right now. Goes out in Orlando. This is... Okay, I missed. I'm going to go out into Tornadus then. If you go for the Stone Edge, I lose. But otherwise, I'm just going to click Hurricane like 9,000 times. Come on now. Come on. Yes! Okay, I'm going to U-turn because I think your choice locked. Because I think Ferrothorn has rocks on your team and I don't see another Scarfer. So I'm just going to U-turn as you hard switch to Zapdos. And then I'm going to knock you out with Stone Edge and we're going to call it good. You got it? You got it? Uh-huh. Okay. look at Tornadus' feet. His feet are so weird. They're like... I feel like they're like claws, but they're like super pudgy. They're like squish, squish, squish. So I'm just going to click Stone Edge right here and hopefully knock him out and not miss. I'm going to also take a sip of my water. Water, sponsored by Geo. It's actually completely the other way around. Geo is sponsored by water. However, he's going to go ahead and go out to Lando again, and I connect this time, which is cool. And now I'm going to go out into my Politoed. Actually, I'm going to go out into my Ferrothorn. And then, because I think he's going to go for the Stone Edge right here. Going to go straight away for the U-turn, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm kind of expecting Diancie right here. But I'm going to Leech Seed if he goes into Zapdos. And, hold up 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I all of a sudden got like really thirsty. So I just needed to take a sip of water right there. But I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Leech Seed. He is going to go out into Diancie right here and Magic Bounce my Leech Seed back. So things are just going wonderfully versus this super annoying team. Oh, he's just going to go like straight back out in Orlando, which is cool. I'm just going to click Leech Seed again, if he doesn't mind. As he's probably going to U-turn. But hey, I'm fine with him gradually letting his U-turner get worn down. Because I'm... Oh, miss! Nice! I'm going to go out into Politoed right here to take this Heat Wave and then double back to Ferrothorn. It's super annoying when that happens because like even an extra like 6% off the Zapdos would have helped. But I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. I'm going to eat this up. Not. I'm going to Leech Seed again. Just like, does he realize he has Magic Bounce? Does he actually realize he has Magic Bounce? I'm going to go out into Kabutops right here, and I'm going to not get burned real quick, and he's not going to go for the T-Bolt, because he needs to knock me out. Alright, I lost. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of, GG, I guess. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, JK, I'm not going to quit. We don't quit around here. I'm going to go out into Tornadus, and I'm going to go ahead and confuse his entire team real quick. It's just frustrating because, we were on this big winning streak and now we're going to get absolutely annihilated. But, I'm glad that I could sit down and record this today. It was a lot of fun. It's fun to just kind of use Rain because it's fast-paced. Oh, he's explosion. Okay, Scarf explosion. I'm dead. Pharaoh Thorn, save me! I'm gonna go into Pharaoh. But I think that's gonna be... Oh, he's just gonna go into Zapdos. It's fine. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. I didn't want to go for rocks the entire match, by the way, if you guys are wondering, like, oh, Geo, why didn't you go for rocks? It's because I didn't want him to bounce them back, because they're super annoying to my team. Dude, please go out into Diancie and just let me knock that out. Goes out into Keldeo, burn, crit burn. Alright, so that's going to go ahead and be the match. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is, let me think. If you guys could give a Mega to any Pokemon, what would it be? And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.